Can everybody hear me? Please type yes if you can hear me. If not, there is a problem. Okay, I will. Okay. All right. So thank you very much for attending. Again, there's a newcomer. Who are this? Okay. Um, Andrea, can you say something so I can hear you? Cannot hear anything. Okay, somebody's asking if the webinar is starting now. I said yes, but I don't know if you people are now can hear me. Also, somebody tell me or type something if uh, you can see my screen. Okay, anyways, I'm just going to record this presentation, and then if you have questions, just email me to nelka_rocco@yahoo.com or nelka.rocco@rocolightingdesign.com, or maybe send me an SMS or message to my Facebook in Dialax Users. And yeah, so this presentation is about retail lighting design. So I created an ebook about retail lighting design techniques, and this is what you can see right now. This is a PDF ebook or file, and then I will share it for free to everybody who are members of the Dialax Users and for those who are subscribers in my YouTube channel. This is not a very professional ebook. Actually, I need to edit some of the information in this ebook, and also the links are still not updated because I'm still not done with the tutorials, the entire video tutorials. So okay, it says that I reached a maximum number of attendees. So I'm so sorry for those who cannot attend because this is a um, free software for GoToMeeting. It's not yet, it's a free trial right now. That's why there's a maximum number of attendees. So, but I will don't worry, I will post it in YouTube. So don't worry about it. All right. So for those who are here, so thank you very much again, and yeah, thank you. All right. So my voice is not so good right now because I'm a little sick, but I have to do this webinar because it keeps on postponing for so long now. So, okay, this ebook, this retail lighting design techniques, this is a 2-hour webinar, and so I'm just going to wrap up everything, but these are all based on the ebook. So if you don't have this ebook, I can send it to you. You can just say, please send it to me in the text. If you can hear me, I hope you can hear me. And then, yeah, and then I will send it to you. So this is the ebook. I will try to really finish this one as soon as possible. So if you can see on the uh, table of contents, I think somebody is asking what is this. Okay, later I will maybe read some of the questions or whatever you're doing right now there. Okay, so the table of contents, you can see here now that I have lots of topics on this retail lighting design techniques, and the most important topic on this ebook is how to do it, because there are lots of books right now, the standards, and also some books about retail lighting, and they did not mention anything about how to do it. But unfortunately, on how to do it, we will only do it in Dialax Evo. So we were going to use the Dialax Evo software only. So aside from this titles and topics in the ebook, I will also give you some links for further reading. You can click this links and later on read it if you want to know more about 3D lighting design. And aside from that, there are lots of videos connected to this one. So if you saw, for example, this kind of icon, where is my icon? Yeah, here. If you saw this icon, you can click this one, and you will have the videos related to this topic. For example, let's go and see some topics right now. Okay, this division, hold for a while. I would like to tell you first the contents of this ebook. So the first topic is about the basic knowledge about retail lighting, because if you wish to have understood, you must dismiss one. To dismiss attendance. Oh my God! So I think I need to dismiss one of you because it says I need to dismiss somebody. How to make it to make you this? All right. Ah, okay. I'm sorry, Kamran. I need to dismiss you for a while. You can join it again later because, yeah, okay. There you go. I'm sorry for those who cannot enter. I already reached the maximum. Okay. Don't worry. I already recording it now so I can share it in YouTube later. Okay, so let's continue. So the contents of this ebook is about what is retail lighting, the history, and what is about it. What are those retail lighting? So yeah, we should know about those projects or applications. And then how to do it, retail shop lighting design considerations, and then standards, of course. We should know what is the standards, talking about this retail lighting, the lux level, uniformity, and glare, and blah, blah, blah. And of course, the type of retail lighting, and three ways to light this retail shop. And of course, yes, okay, the most important one is the limbic lighting. So I created lots of videos about, no, it's only I think 2 or 3 videos about lip lighting. So okay, somebody wants to enter, but I cannot do it anymore. Wait, hold on, just please hold on for a while. I'm just going to open one more application. No, I don't think it's possible to have another software to do this GoToMeeting. All right, let's forget those who wants to enter. Okay, so limbic lighting is the most important study in retail lighting. Some of the shops use this limbic lighting to increase their sales. And then, of course, the types of luminaires for retail shop. I have also mentioned about this. And then lighting techniques, for example, and display window and the shelves and racks. So I have parts of this, in this ebook. And then, of course, tools, how to do the lighting design report, and then what are the lighting design softwares which can be used for retail lighting, and then the lighting design creation, the hands-on tutorial, which if you can go to my YouTube channel, I now have lots of videos here right now. I think I have now 25 videos about retail lighting. And those videos are also linked in this ebook, so you can just click it later. I mean, you can click that one later on because all those videos are connected now in this ebook. And sorry for that. By the way, I will send this ebook again and post it to Dialux users or maybe in my website because this is now the updated one. Because the one I give to everybody before is not updated. And somebody also made a introduction in this ebook, so I know he's here. Yeah, he's Mr. Badar Munir. He made an introduction to my ebook. Sir Badar is not yet here in this PDF. It's in my Word file yet, still. Yeah, he mentioned about the importance of studying the retail lighting and how to do it and why this ebook is very important for lighting designer. So there are lots of video tutorials, and of course I put some studies about, not that so much study, I just made a comment for some shops right now which are high-end, example Prada and Gucci, and for example Lacoste, like that. Okay. I am not sure. Somebody is raising their hands. I am so sorry. Okay. Uh, okay, I think I will unmute you for a while. Okay, somebody's talking and I am not sure. Can you please, if you have question, just can you please maybe raise your hand, or is there any I'm sorry, this is my first webinar. I don't know how to use this GoToMeeting software, because our GoToMeeting in the office is different from this one. I don't know why it's so complicated right now. Okay. Anyway, so I will unmute you all now because I don't understand what other people are talking about. So, all right. So I also, yeah, as I mentioned before, I put a lots of link for further reading, and you can open this one. That's, I'm sorry, I cannot accept you anymore. Maximum is there already. I would like to share this one to you, this live. This is all about written lighting. So yeah, for example, this is the first link. I'm not promoting my company. I'm just telling you that there are lots of websites where you can learn written lighting in in-depth knowledge and further. So yeah, just check this link, and yeah, you can maybe, yeah, it will add to your knowledge more. So there's also like this one, the Retail Lighting Design blog. There are lots of people who's contributing this blog. Again, these are all about retail lighting. So check this one. And if you're focusing on supermarket or retail shop or car showroom, then you have here in this Retail Lighting Design blog. And then there are lots of handbooks also from different manufacturer. So yeah, you can also check that one, and maybe this one. What is this? Okay, this is just the basic again about retail lighting design, and Lux review, of course, the limit lighting of Zoom2Bell. And so what is retail lighting now? Okay, this is only a 2 hour, so we have to maximize this one. So I put some images on this ebook. I explain a little about the retail shop, how to do it, how to get the lamp, how to get the luminaire, how to select it. If there's a sustainability issue, I mentioned something a little about it. And then I showed some of my projects, the pictures of my projects here. You can see some of my projects in this ebook. And yeah, so there are some topics related to based from the standards. So just summarize it and put some blah 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 words just to make it more informal. So yeah, and attach some images from Google. So if I use some picture which are from your company or from your projects, just let me know, because I just took it from website, from the internet, from Google. Yeah, if you have copyright, just let me know so I can remove it, or I will maybe ask your permission. And then I discuss about the CRI, the CCT, of course the color temperature, yes, sustainability. Maybe if you want to go further with being a lighting designer as a sustainable lighting designer, you can go for this green building certifications. And of course, yeah, I discuss about the types of retail lighting, and some images, some little discussions, some samples, and pictures, and there are topics about 3 ways to light a retail shop, the common, the basic, the dramatic, and of course the limbic lighting. So if you want to know about the limbic lighting, there are lots of videos and links about this topic, and you can go to the YouTube also and you can find it there. And um, yeah, and of course I will also create a video tutorial on how to do the limbic lighting using Dalax Evo. I'm focusing right now on the retail shop. This is the one I'm working right now. But the next video tutorials are about limbic lighting and how to use it in the design. And then, of course, the types of the luminaires of the retail shops, I discussed a little more about it, but most of these informations are also from the retail shop retail lighting manufacturers of retail shops. So yeah, I took some pictures and some drawings from my site, also some links, video tutorials also, how to do, for example, the shelf lights, and yeah, and cove lights, for example, like there's some techniques on how to do it. And if you see, for example, um, okay, for example, uh, uh, the topics of the truck lights, and then at the end of this discussion, I said, check this gorgeous truck lights. So I also add a links on the samples of good truck lights for retail shops and some information on the truck lighting 101. So for downlights, for example, I also add some samples of downlights for retail shop and some pictures here. You can see it's gorgeous. It's also from other manufacturers' website. And you can see that there are lots. This link, this icon or this tab, this icon is for a video. So if you click this one, it will be connected to something. Let's click this one for a while and see how it looks. Okay, if this one, it goes directly to my website, and it will discuss about um, the retail lighting. Okay, speaking of my website, see, it's still not edited, but let's go to the home. This is what you can see. Oh, I need to sign in my own. Okay. Okay, this is one of the videos and links in this ebook inside my website. So, of course, let's say, let's demo this one. You need to sign in, for example. This is my own website. I need to sign in. Because it's linked directly from the ebook, that's why. For example, this is my password, and then I will type my password, and I will say go. Oh, I'm already here, so I need to log in. Okay, anyways, but this is the how you can enter in my website. But I already entered in this part. Okay, so another topic is the shelf lighting, the pendant lights, and again the video tutorials regarding the pendant lights, cove lights, and backlit, and how to do the backlit. In my previous YouTube tutorials, I already discussed how to do the Barisol or the backlit. And unfortunately, okay, let's show it to you. I did this one in a fitting room. So this is the backlit Barisol. I use LED panels inside, and I use this object as the transparent object. What I'm saying is, unfortunately, Dalax Evo cannot produce a diffuse effect for Barisol. It's also so clear even if the transparency is only 70%. So still we cannot produce a um, diffuse effect. What if, for example, try it in 20? Let me see. Okay, even if it's 20, it's still you can still see the fitting inside. Okay, the latest video tutorials that I have created is just 1 hour ago. This one. yeah, it discuss, or the topic about is this barisol ceiling. Somebody is raising hand again, and what is this? Go to question pane. Oh, okay. Now I can see now. Oh my God, I'm sorry. There are lots of questions now. Um, okay, now I can see now. Um, yes. So, guys, somebody asked me, please send me the PDF. Okay, I will send it to you. I have the list who entered this session, so don't worry. I can send it to you after this. Yes, Claudine, a lot of noises. I'm sorry for that noises. Okay, all right. I need to practice this webinar also because it should not be always like this. Okay, so apology for you guys for this not so good webinar right now because I don't know how to use this GoToMeeting. All right, so where am I now? Let's continue. So yeah, you can have these videos and linked to this ebook, and I post and use some images of lighting luminaires in this ebook. If you're working in a lighting company, and if you want to promote your luminaire, if you have projects in retail lighting, or your products are good for retail lighting, or not even good, but if you want to promote your luminaire, please let me know so I can add it. I can add your pictures of your luminaire in this ebook. Before I finalized it, I will tell you a little secret. I will make this ebook free for everybody who knows me, Dialux users, and in my YouTube subscribers. But after maybe 6 months, when it's totally polished, once the editor sent back to me the edited copy, then I will sell it to Amazon.com. So yes, but don't worry. Maybe the editor will just remove some grammar or something. But yeah, the contents, the videos, the tutorials will be the same because I'm done with the video tutorials. So that would be free. But for those who will come and see it in the Amazon, then they need to pay at least maybe $17 or $27. I don't know yet. Okay. So what else do we have here? So some techniques on how to do it. Or for example, this topic of the display window or window display, I created a video tutorials on how to do it properly, and there's also sample files um, which also connected or linked in this ebook, and they're just going to open it and then pop up to your window, and then the file will be downloaded directly to your desktop. Okay, these are sample images of that tutorial, and yeah. And what else? Okay, so if I said, so let's go and check this video tutorial, then just click the link and then it will go to your video tutorial. So if you also see some comment errors in my ebook, just let me know so I can edit it and I will double check it again. Because these informations are basically from the books, lighting standards that I read. So I really love to read books. That's why yeah, I decided to create my own summary of ebook in about reading lighting. And maybe later on I will create another ebooks about, for example, facade lighting and maybe road lighting or golf course lighting. Yeah, that's my plan. But it should be, of course, little by little because it takes time to create this ebook. And I really need other people's help also, like you, to correct me if I'm wrong or to add information in my ebook. And of course, don't worry because I will put you on the thank you page, or maybe I will add you somewhere on the page of the ebook. Yeah, because I'm really not good in writing, but I'm trying because it's really important that the future lighting designers will have their reference materials or yeah. reference materials. Because like what I mentioned before, that we have lots of books in lighting design, but those specifics and how to do is very lacking. It means we don't have that much. So because the most important in lighting design is how to do it. For example, the standard says you need to achieve 500 lux. Okay, 500 lux, but how to do it? Maybe shall I use AGI 32 or Relax or Dialux Evo? And if I use Dialux Evo, how to do it? So this ebook is about how to do it. Okay, we are so much done now with the theoretical side of lighting design because you have lots of reference now. SLL or ICE now or ASHRAE, there are lots of reference materials now. But how to do it is the lacking or the missing part. Okay, so what else? Cash counter, yeah, there are some video tutorials on how to do the cash counter. Also, some explanations, for example, lighting a sales floor. And then again, I borrowed some pictures from the website, from Google. And then I also put some joke. there are videos that are connected to YouTube, which are not my videos. That yeah, it's beneficial for studying the lighting design. I have this one about the what is this the fitting room. It says about that this is dangerous to have a hidden camera in a fitting room. So lighting, if it's a sensor, it should not be look like a hidden camera. If you want to put sensor in the fitting room. Okay, so yeah, I also included the stock room lighting design. It's just a basic stock room lighting design. And then I also added a chapter page for tools. This is just basic. And maybe and then I added some blah 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 on my side, my own opinion about these tools. And of course this one, the lighting design report, how to do it. I created also a video tutorial on how to do a lighting design report for retail lighting. Yes, because in our office we have a standard lighting design report for retail lighting. So maybe I'm not saying that you can copy it, but you can copy it actually. But if if you already have your own standard or guidelines on how to present to your client, then you can maybe use your own, and my style can be just an inspiration. Okay, BOQ and specs, of course. Okay, so it's like this ebook is like from the very beginning, like from the theoretical side of retail lighting design up to the how to do it, but using a Dialux Evo only, because I use the Dialux Evo software in doing the tutorials. Okay, so yeah, conceptualization. And then, yeah, I mentioned the design software. What are the benefits of those softwares? Because right now in our office, we have lots of softwares for lighting design, and some softwares are good for one project and not good for some projects. So it depends which one you want to master. Because one of my colleagues who is very good in sports lighting, he preferred to use AGI 32 instead of Dialux, because he said that AGI 32 is more precise in outdoor lighting, specifically sports lighting. And one of my colleagues also specialized in tunnel lighting, so he used the Relax tunnel, because Dialux regular or other software or even AGI 32 cannot do the tunnel lighting design. So he used Relax. And then Photoshop, we usually use Photoshop in our facade lighting or landscape lighting or to some other presentations. And of course, as a lighting designer, you should also know how to use AutoCAD, because this is the basic drawing software. These are this software used by architects and engineers. And this is the common ground right now, but we have now Revit, but still AutoCAD is the one that is used by majority. This is where we communicate with our drawing and plans. So as a lighting designer, we should know how to use and read drawings. Of course, use the AutoCAD, at least to edit or remove something, or yeah, to do the lighting layout. And then, yeah, now this is the best part. because this is the hands-on tutorial. So I prepared 8 topics. The one is how to clean and understand the CAD file, and then how to build groups in Dialux Evo, and then how to create and import objects, how to select luminaires, how to aim spotlights. Excuse me. Right now, I am done with this 5. Tonight, I will add this how to create light scenes because I am about to render this Evo file, but I don't have enough time because this is the one that I will create the light scenes. Okay. And then how to generate and prepare the report and prepare the lighting layout. This number 8 is very easy because we're just going to extract the Dialux files from we're just going to extract the CAD file from the Dialux Evo. Okay. So yeah, for every topic, before you click on the video tutorials, you can go and read first this blah blah blah. Okay, so sometimes I want to write something about it, and then because it's a tutorial or hands-on, then it's much better to learn it from the video rather than reading it, because it's much easier for you to learn on how to do it by watching rather than by reading. So these topics, each and every topic has videos on it linked to that um, topic, to the video. So and once you click the link, it will only goes directly to my YouTube channel right now because my website is still under construction. I need to still again create those links and pages for this link. Yeah, but don't worry, the YouTube is already, it's here, it's published already. You can check it later by typing or searching Nell Carocco Lighting Design, and you will find those new videos. See, this one is just uploaded, it's 23 seconds ago. I think I just uploaded it before we start our webinar. Yeah, so every topic has videos. For example, how to build rooms in Dialux Evo. I think I have how to build rooms. I think I have 5 videos on how to build rooms because it really takes time, and detail by detail I record how to do it. So I have 5 videos on how to build rooms, and I have, I think, 6 videos on how to create and import objects. I'm sorry you cannot enter this webinar now because it's full. And then I have how many? I, yeah, 6 videos on how to insert luminaire. You can check this one. And this how to aim spotlights, now only one piece because I did not upload the second one. It's only two videos. All right, so what else do we have here? So how to select, how to aim spotlights, how to create light scenes. For every topic, there is page. Okay, I will show you in my website right now. For example, this topic is the hands-on tutorial now. So for okay, for every topic, there will be a download lesson in PDF, download presentation, PowerPoint, and download ebook. This ebook is the general ebook, is free, the one that I'm showing it to you. And then if you want to go to the home, oh my God, I need to sign it again. Okay, let me log in so we can see it. Okay. Okay, we'll say remember me and then go. Okay, I think. Oh my God, right. Seriously, I can't enter on my own. Okay, let's go and check. Okay, because I updated it last night. I don't know what happens because I add some pages last. Seriously. My God, I don't know what happened. Okay. Uh, okay, let me sign up using some. Just please hold on at zoomtobelgroup.com. Okay, let me see if it's working. I will sign up now on my own website. Email is already taken. I don't know what I did with my website last night. Sorry. Okay. Should be logged in. Please hold on. Okay. Just remember me now. Yes. Oh my God. My own website. I'm so alien with my own website. Okay, so this is the main page for the retail lighting design. So when it's done, this is still under construction. You can click for every topic. For example, let's click this intro, and then it will go to a new page where you can download the presentation. And then if you want to go back, just click the home page, and then you can go back to the home page. And if you want to go to the other topics, for example, like limbic lighting, then go, oh, this is not updated. Then you can go for the limbic lighting topic. And for every topic, you can have the lesson, PowerPoint presentation, and then the ebook again. And then, of course, I will put these videos available in this website. Yeah, so those, yeah, or you can click it here. For example, Retail Shop Luminaires, then it will go to the main page. It's not updated, okay. Okay, so that's how it goes when the website is done. Okay, yeah, it looks like this. And then you can put a comment, correction, or anything if you have some reactions or comment, or maybe you want to correct me if I'm wrong with something else. All right. So I created another chapter on how it's just like an evaluation for a retail shop. Like, for example, Chanel, I said using the limbic lighting that Chanel is like this, blah, blah, blah. This is more of dominance. And then Prada is like more of maybe, because limbic lighting has three groups, which is dominance, balance, and um, I forgot the other one. Yes, I forgot dominance, balance, and shit, I forgot the other one. Okay, let's check it now. I cannot sleep if I don't know that. It should. That is so crazy. Dominance. Yes, dominance. Stimulants. Okay, balance, dominance, and stimulants. Stimulus. Okay, that is. So for every character of a person who wants to buy in the retail shop, the person belongs to that major three groups. Okay, so for example, if you are like a sporty type of person, you belongs to the stimulants. And if you are like a mother type of person, then you go to the balance. And those balance, stimulants, and dominance have different lighting scenes inside the retail shop. Okay, for example, the diesel. You can see this one is dominance. Sorry, this is stimulants. Diesel is stimulants, and those stimulants people are preferred to have spotlights and a very contrast with dark and light. And yeah, because they are sporty, adventurous type of people. And if you want to go to this guess is I think part of the combination of course, sometimes it makes balance and stimulants. For those dominants, those people that are very strict, those business people who wants an even elimination with this Chanel, I think it belongs to the dominance. Okay, yeah, and this is me. So right now I'm working with the Dialux Evo, and I'm on the topic. The topic right now is how to aim the spotlights. Okay, hold on. Is okay. So uh, Again, sorry for those who cannot attend. Don't worry, I will post it in Facebook. Okay, let me check. I have, yeah, some sending messages. So there are some questions before I start work showing you this Dialux Evo file. Please go to facade lighting next. Okay, sure. Okay. Okay, not so important messages right now. Good. All right. Okay. Um, um, it's okay to mention your name. Someone. There are lots of people still wants to join, but I'm sorry I cannot allow you because it's maximum 11. That's so crazy. This webinar, this GoToMeeting free software, free trial, allowed me to have maximum of 11 attendees only. And I'm expecting more than that. So to Andrea, Arnold, Badar, Marcela, Mohammed, Olaf, Ragunat. Oh, these are all my students before in the actual tutorial. Saiful, Stefan, and TK. Oh, thank you very much for joining. Okay, thank you very much. You're so lucky. You made it to the first 11. Okay. Okay. So, how can I start? If somebody still wants to join. Okay, if you want to go to the tutorial, because I already recorded it and it's in YouTube, you can check this one in YouTube and see it. It will start on the limbic lighting and on the how to clean the standard, how to clean and understand the CAD file, and then up to here on number 19. So now I have 19 videos about retail lighting design. Okay. Again, someone wants to join. Sorry. Okay. This file, this will be free also. This will be available for download also when you go to my website. This is a little huge now. I think this is 64 MB when it's not rendered. And then it will be, these people are really trying very hard. I cannot kick somebody else just to enter them. Okay. What am I saying? This file, the Dialux Evo file, this is Dialux Evo 7. I use the Dialux Evo 7 for this one. This is also free for download, and once you download this one, these objects, the dress, okay, select this one, the dress, these clothes, the jackets, even these racks, you can now use it in your own retail lighting design, even these jackets and folded t-shirts and shoes. These are all less than 1 MB, so you can use it yourself once you have your own retail lighting project. And I have one gorgeous shoes. This is one of my favorite shoes. You can also use it, and bags also. So I hope you download this Evo file and make this one as your inspiration. So yeah, it will be free for download also later on. And I also have one cash counter here. This very good cash counter. So gorgeous. I downloaded from 3ds file. No, I think it's from 3D Warehouse SketchUp. And also put some belts and yeah. So these are all free to use again if you have your retail lighting design project. Okay, this is one of our project in our office, the couples. So we have, I think, 3 couples now here in Dubai. One is in Dubai Mall, and this one is, I think this one is from, what kind of mall is that? This, yeah, basically these are all Dubai because I'm working for a retail shop only here in Dubai. So, yeah. The last topic right now, because I told in my video tutorials how to build these walls, how to import the luminaires, how to create these objects. These are, most of these objects are imported from 3ds files or 3D warehouse SketchUp. Like for example, this hat. This hat is um, downloaded from 3D SketchUp. But some of the objects here are made inside the Dialux Evo. For example, this dummy or mannequin. Actually, I'm struggling to do this mannequin because I want it in a not a flat one but a round one. But I cannot intersect it because there are commands here in Dialux Evo where you can intersect or combine or okay, I will show it to you. For example, this two, yeah, you can see here now. Oh my god, I cannot see it. Okay, this is only group and ungroup. See, you can see in the left side of your screen that there are some commands like the Boolean operations like combine, subtract, and intersect. And I'm so struggling how to intersect my mannequin. You will see it in the video. And I cannot do it. I don't know why. What else? Yeah. So I also teach in my YouTube videos how to create the channels, how to do these drop ceilings in different levels because this retail shop has different ceiling heights and also how to create, sorry, and how to create a cove light. Okay, let's go here. So this is an LED strip. I also teach in my YouTube how to select the LED strip from the manufacturer's website, specifically from Tridonic website. And also how to aim this spotlights. Right now it's not aimed because I'm still working on this one. And I also mentioned some techniques on how to do it. If you, for example, if you want to see the effect of this one luminaire, and you can see how gorgeous it is once you open the command and the app. How can I maximize this? Okay, if you want to, I hope you can see this one, the display option at your upper right side of your screen, and you can show light visualizations. And once you click this one, you will have you can aim your spotlights properly. Yeah, for example, when you click this one, yeah, you can see now it's easily aimed to your mannequins. And by doing that, you can just go to your light and then set illumination point. If you point it somewhere, like for example here, the shoes, then it goes to your shoes. It's easy. That is the good thing about this Dialux Evo because now you can aim your spotlights properly in your merchandise. Because the most important thing in lighting the retail shop is to highlight the merchandise properly. For example, this one, see, you can easily aim it. And you can see the track light still there, or I will show you one more. See, the ballast is there, and this is the luminaire, and you can aim only this luminaire. For example, okay, I will show it to you. Okay, now for example, I will see. Look at the ballast; it will not move. Only this track fitting or spotlights will move. That is the good thing about this Dialux Evo. See, it now aims to the couch. So something like that. And aside from this, I also mentioned about the shelf lighting. This one, okay. Yeah. So this is again from Zoom to Bell fitting, this shelf lighting. So aside from shelf lighting, there's also cove light here at the back. Because I mentioned that Couples shops has always these cove lights on the wall. So I also mentioned in the video why it's like that and what is Couples and yeah, those kind of things. And I also mentioned in the YouTube or in the videos how to insert textures from Google, from website, and how to use it or add the reflectance value of these textures. For example, let's go to the texture. I will pick one material and how to edit the reflection factor and reflective coating of the material. So something like that. And of course, how to create this one. And yeah, so basically all those information on how to do it or how to do the lighting design for retail shop, I mentioned already in YouTube in these videos. Some videos are so long, 30 to 45 minutes. I know it's not good to create a video that is so long, but when I edit it, I think that it's really important to include that one because the concept, I can just tell you that, yeah, put spotlights there, spotlight there, and floodlights there. If you don't know the basic idea why you choose this one, you will never fully understand why you're doing that. So in my videos, I also explain why you do that and why you should not do that, or why you need to add that one, or why it's important to something like that. That's why some of the videos are very long because I always add some side comments from myself based on my experience. So most of those comments are based on my experience. You can also, you can also comment or add your ideas or your experience on the comments side of the YouTube videos. Okay, so it's really fun being lighting designers. Some people said that, Nelka, why are you teaching the retail lighting design for free? And why you do that and post it in YouTube? Why don't you just keep it yourself? And yeah, so what I said is, my answer for that is, even if you know all the information in the world, if you don't exercise it or if you don't practice it, it will be useless. So even if people around the world, like billions of people, watch my YouTube and they want to become a lighting designer, if they don't practice, they will never become one, or they will not become very good at it. So it really keeps on practicing. Right now, for example, you're listening to me right now. You will have my video tutorials for free. You will have these Dialux Evo files. You will have all my presentations for free, and I can answer all your questions for free anytime if I have time. Even these objects, you can have it for free. But if you don't practice and if you don't use it in your design, it will become useless. So that is the same concept how I answered that person when he told me, don't share your knowledge for free, because I don't know why he said that one. But it's okay. It's a challenge for me, and sometimes when you are so passionate in what you're doing, you really want to share it. I don't know why. Maybe because I just want to share it. So um, yeah, if you're so happy, I don't know, this is my own opinion. If you're so happy, the tendency is you really want to share it with other people, and even if you don't share it, it will just go automatically, and people say, oh, she's really good, or wow, she's, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is just my opinion, so don't take it seriously. But yeah, so if you're happy what you're doing, you will just express it and help other people to achieve the same. If I have competitors right now, if they are so good also in retail lighting, I'm so happy. Maybe I can learn something from him or her also. So it's good. And if I want to keep a secret, like my own special techniques, my problem is I can't keep a secret. That's my problem. If I can keep it for a while, like maybe one day, the next day, I can just spit it on, just like immediately comes to my mouth and accidentally mentioned it, or spread the secret. So that's my problem. So it's better to share it rather than keeping it yourself. And of course, one of my goals is to help other young lighting designers or even old lighting designers to improve their skills. Or maybe, I don't know if I'm already an expert really or not, I still keep on practicing and searching and studying and learning. So yeah. Okay. What else do I have now? I'm done with this Evo. So yeah, this is the entrance. I also mentioned how to do it. This putting windows and this logos and this textures. So this is the building, and this is the of course, I also have videos on how to use the Dialux Evo for those beginners in YouTube, so just watch for it. And yeah, I have also some side comments on how to light the stockroom, for example, because stockroom is like a supermarket. So if you want to light a stockroom, you should be considering both the vertical and horizontal like this. It should be showing the lights on the shelves, not just um, on the floor. Because the important part of the stockroom is the shelvings, because this is where the sales staff look for the codes and for the colors of the merchandise. I also have some side comments on this fitting room, because this fitting room is really high. The ceiling is really high. It's like 5 meters high. So I suggested to use a wide beam, but when I use the wide beam, it's not reaching the floor. And somebody commented on the videos in YouTube that, yeah, you're right. It should be wide beam for um, fitting room. But for this project, no, it's spot beam or narrow beam is very useful rather than wide beam. Okay. Um, what else? What else? What else? Yeah, so I think it's complete now. Um, I teach everything. You can also download the, you can, in my website, you can also download the CAD file for this sample project of retail lighting. And I also downloaded some images for these couples for inspiration, because it's really important that before you start working on the project, check in the Google if they have the existing projects already. Like for example, the couples. When I heard the brand couples, I said, what is this brand? I never heard the brand couples. And my manager said it's one of the best brand in France. Okay, that's it. Oh, really? And then I checked it and I Googled it, and then I found that, yeah, this is a nice brand. It's also high end, and they are also selling very expensive merchandise or clothings. And yeah, so before I start working on the design, I check the couples in the website, the pictures. So yeah, I can get the inspiration how they did it in actual installation. So look at these cove lights or those spotlights or track lights, and how they built these walls. So if you want to reflect these pictures in your design, for example here in Dialux Evo, yeah, because most of the clients for retail lighting are architects and interior designers or the client itself. So they are more of visuals people. They don't care if your uniformity or your lux level is not enough. Or actually, they are concerned with the lux level. But the uniformity and other technicalities of the lighting design, they don't care. As long as you have the right light, you aim the spotlights in the merchandise. That's the most. That's what they care. And of course, they want to see it visually. Like they want a rendered image, or they want, for example, pictures when you do your lighting design. That's why I keep mentioning in my tutorial that retail lighting design really takes time to create, even if the amount of the luminaire will cost less, or the project cost for lighting design is very less, because if you see this one, there are a few spotlights only and some LED strips, and yeah, but the time you consume for building this Dialux Evo, this design, will maybe 2 to 3 days, and 2 to 3 days in an office concentrating on one project only is like a huge cost for the management, because one day for a lighting designer is is much. I don't know to other lighting designers how much your salary is, but yeah, so um, that's why we in our company we keep only those retail projects that are high end, and we can sell our products, our expensive products. Like we will have high profit or margin just to compensate the time that we spent on the design. So this is a secret. I will just tell you. Um, we will say that we will have a free design, but in actual, in the selling point or in the sales point, we will put a little margin, just an additional for the time we spent for doing this lighting design, because it really takes time. Yeah. So yeah, that is my techniques now. I don't know what you're doing in your office, but yeah. So if it inspires you, then you can do the same. If you want a simple calculation, you can also do the same. But because I told you that most of my clients are architects, interior designers, and the clients itself, they are very sophisticated and they want to see the visuals. That's why we take effort to build and create this design in Galaxy or yeah. So yes, what else do I have here now? Yeah, I mentioned that the CAD file will be free, and the Dialux file will be also free, and the videos will be also free, and the ebooks will also be free. If you have comments and suggestions, please send me an email so I can edit my ebook, or if you want to show your projects or your products, please also let me know. This is your chance to spread your projects also and become popular. Okay, sorry for that. I'm a little sick right now. Okay, um, what else? I also teach in my YouTube on how to build these objects, these hang rods. Yeah, this will be group. What's that group? Yeah, okay. And yeah, so about the website, I will just tell. I had just mentioned to you that it will be like this. This is www.enrocolightdesign.com, and these are all free stuff also here, free videos, free sample projects, PDFs, PowerPoint. Some are still ongoing, it's still under construction. Some are already there. You can just read it. And then if you have comments and complaints or uh, anything in your mind, just let me know. Put it in your comment page. And what else? If you want to also share your knowledge, please let me know also. I also have some blogs here. I will open these blogs for all people, so you can write your own blogs here if you want to write your own blogs here. And I have also here some suggested books to read. You can read it. Not all you can read, because me too. I did not read it all yet. But most of this, okay, if you want to know my favorite one, when I start being a lighting designer, I read this one. Okay, it goes to Amazon.com, and then this one, and then the lighting, the fundamentals of lighting by Winchip. So these are all my favorites. Of course, the lighting standards from ISNA and SLM. Yeah, this one I also have. I bought this book a second hand in Amazon. This with the lighting also. So also this one, this is a, okay, I would like to comment on this one, this BRE, the Essential Guide for Retail Lighting. I have this copy. It's $87. It's so expensive, but it's only 180 pages and all nonsense. Okay, I'm sorry for that, but it's one of my regret of buying this book, because I did not check the rating and the comments from the Amazon. I just bought it immediately. Um, yeah, you don't need to buy this one. Please don't buy this BRE. It's nonsense. Okay. Okay. What else do I have here now? Some tips and tricks. Better watch in YouTube. But if you want a PDF, then okay, you can just download some PDF tips and tricks. Some of my blogs, latest design. The one I put in my latest designs are all the one that I included in the competition, because I love to join the competition. The competition makes me more my life more exciting, even if I did not win until now. So portfolio, I'm planning to retire as a lighting designer soon because I still want to pursue my architecture profession. Maybe 2 years more and I will leave Dubai and leave the lighting design career. That's why I'm doing this. And I'm planning to put all my designs here in my portfolio. All my lighting designs done for 8.5 years now in Zoomtobel Group or Thorn Lighting. I will post it here. I don't care if the company says please don't post this one because I will post both the ordered and non-ordered projects. Okay. If that excites you, then yeah, I will post it freely here. Yeah, so if you have comments, suggestions, please let me know. And I will send you this PDF file later on. I just need to polish it and update the links from YouTube and from my website. Do you have questions? Now it's almost, it's early. Okay, but we can leave now so early. Somebody has questions? How can I get the PDF? Okay, Saiful, I will send it to you. I have your, when you joined here in this webinar, they ask you for your email ad, right? So I have your email ad, don't worry. Please send it to me. OMG, lucky. See your screen, lots of noises. I'm sorry for that. Breaking, lacking. Is there any question? Oh, thanks for, okay. Side question, any guideline on color temperature for different application? Yes, yes. We will discuss this uh, TKEW. TKEW. There is, yes, okay, I will show you something in TK. It is mentioned literally in limbic lighting. Here. I will not go through all of this stuff because you can watch it later on. I will just, okay, why not? Okay, I will share the ebook. It's in the page. On your page number, I think 6. Yeah, here. See, TK, if you're still listening to me and if you're still watching, you can see that I have 3 images here. One is warm, cool, and yeah, balanced color. It means that for a retail shop, some shops prefer to have a yellowish color. Some prefer to have um, white color. And some prefer to have a mix of colors of yellowish and other RGB colors. Because it depends on the character of the retail shop. If you have a very formal retail shop, that's why it's very important before you start your lighting design. If your manager or your salesman told you, please, Nelka, do this one, check the brand first and check the characteristics of this brand. For example, if your manager told you, Nelka, please do a retail lighting design for Lacoste, make sure that you know the characteristic of Lacoste. Either check their CI or company information or company, what is this? Their guidelines for lighting, or check in the Google or check in the actual installation in your area how the Lacoste look like. Because Lacoste mostly have very bright stores. But if you go to, for example, your manager asks you, Nelka, can you please do a retail lighting design for a Levi's or Jag or other jeans or sporty or Nike or Adidas shop, then it will becomes different because their style of lighting is different from the formal one. So make sure you check the brand first or the characteristics of the brand first before you proceed with your design. It's not like road lighting or office lighting where you need to achieve 500 lux. It's more of visual, so please be careful when you do the retail lighting design. And the color is also important because most of the clients right now prefers to have a white color. Especially here in Dubai, they prefer to have white color rather than yellowish. What is the criteria for selecting a luminaire? Like when you should opting for deep recess luminaire, 3pH, face track, trimless and hub rules. Ragonat, Ragu. It depends again on your, if you're working with lighting manufacturer like me, because I'm working with Zoom to Bell Group, we are lighting manufacturer. I am very familiar now with our products. So if the ceiling dictates to have a track light, then you need to use a track light. If the ceiling has channels or cove lights, of course you need to use cove lightings. I don't know, it's very common sense. Or if you said a trimless, or now it depends on the request of the client. If the client says, I want all the downlights to be trimless, then you need to use the trimless. And spot, okay, the mix of using the spot and flood, I discussed it in my YouTube tutorial. Because if you want to use the spot, it means you're highlighting a merchandise. If you want to use a flood, it means you will be using this flood beam either for general lighting or for fill light. Because as I've mentioned earlier in my YouTube, that there is in modeling your merchandise, there will be fill light, key light, some backlight for a window display on up or uplight. So you need to play with the lights and the beams of your downlights or track lights. Your 3 goals. Oh my God, Munir, you have so many questions. Helka, please show us daylight. Okay. Munir, this is out of the topic, huh? You want daylight calculation. Okay, I will maybe do a tutorial on how to do daylighting calculation in Dalaxivo. I keep promising that one because somebody asked me, because they are aiming for LEED or BREEAM, I think, and they want to know how to use Dalaxivo in their daylighting calculation. Yeah, later on. Yeah, I will do that. Effects on retail shop. What do you mean by effects? Because it's also discussed in ebook. The effects or light scene. It will be good if you show us right now to make make a video later on. Which one, Badar, Munir, tell me. And show how to put or you report both daylight and night. Okay. So it's regarding again the daylight and so you want to have a tutorial on how to do a calculation both daylight and artificial lighting calculation. Badar Munir is only on the light scene. Play with the light scene. Okay, let's do it now. If you want to do it now, okay, let's do it now. Go to the light tab, and then go to this tab, light scene. Badar, I hope you're listening. This is out of the topic. Make sure you're listening, okay? Okay, so you press the light scene here, and then see, once you selected this one, you will select all those luminaires. But if you want to create a light scene, you need to create a new scene. For example, press this one, create an empty light scene. Now you will have light scene 1 and light scene 2. You will label it if you like. You say daylight scene. And then you can label the first light scene as, somebody wants to enter again. So many people. Sorry. Artificial scene or artificial lights. Artificial light scene. Okay, you can just label it. Oh my God, people are okay. Now, Badar, look at this one. Now you have daylight scene. You need to create a group here. So say create a group luminaire. Okay, because I don't have sun here. So you don't need to create that one. Just go to the daylight and say the average or clear sky, and make sure this is direct sunlight. Okay, or you have the overcast sky of if you like. Yeah, so usually it's clear sky, so you have your direct sunlight inside your room, and you have to make sure that you have windows in your Dilax model. Otherwise, there will be no lights inside your model. So make sure you have windows and doors, transparent something, so you can see the effect of your daylight. And then just run the calculation. And then once you double click it, it will go to the artificial light scene. And then if you double click the daylight scene, it will goes to your daylight scene. And then you will set your time and day here. If it's 3 o'clock, January 13 or June 2, you can set your time here because the azimuth or the sun angles will become different in every month of the year. So take note of that. But usually, if you're aiming for lead or brim, they usually run a calculation, daylight calculation on the 3 o'clock and 11 o'clock in the morning because that is where the sun is the peak and the sun angles are really going to the window. All right? Okay. Who else has this question? So next question is, the next question, to report, okay. I ordered some of these books. Okay, really? Okay. I need information about emissive lighting fixture like Artemide. I'm sorry, I'm working with Zoom Tobel Group. I'm not familiar with Artemide products, but you can Google and search it. Or like swimming pool project, in your swimming pool project, there's an emissive fixture on the glass. Ah, the round one. Okay. This is the one maybe you're talking. Who is this guy? Andrea. Andrea, this is the glass. Torn glass. If you want to download it or you want the ICE file, I can share it to you. But Andrea, because this fitting, sorry, it's only one glass. Torn glass luminaire. Yes. Now, where's my torn glass luminaire? Andrea, this is already obsolete, but if you want a copy of the ICE file, I can share it to you. And if you want to go for other fittings like similar to the torn glass, go to the Loom search, L-U-M search, one word. Andrea, please listen to this one, huh? Okay, just type the Loom search and then click this one. And then go for the, for example, indoor if you want it indoor, or just type the keyword like round luminaire. Round or, yeah. Okay, round luminaire. Say just round. And then it will give you lots of options. This Loom search is part of the Dialux team. There's no round. Sphere. Let's go for sphere. Sphere. And see? Yeah, there you go. So Andrea, look at this one. There are lots of, see this Willa? They have that round one. Also the LTS. And then this lighting technologies, they have also. So Andrea, just go for this Loom search and search for sphere, and then they will give you this lots of options for a sphere light fitting because our torn glass is now obsolete, so we're not selling it anymore. How is it possible to create it? Okay, you want to create a luminaire. No, it's not possible to create a luminaire in Dialux Evo. In AGI 32 and Lighting Reality, I think it's possible, but in AGI, in Dialux Evo, no, it's not possible. If you're using AGI 32, you can use your object as your fitting. It will glow and it will light up. But in Dialux Evo, no, it's not possible. Yep, exactly. As a beginner Dialux, what tutorial I have to watch first in practice? Please suggest me some videos first I have to watch. Okay, Saiful, there are so many video tutorials in YouTube right now, but go to the Dial team first. Go to Dialux, type Dialux in YouTube, and then you can see this the Dialux web channel. Just check the Dialux channel, and then they have this basic tutorials on how to use the Dialux software. Unfortunately, this is more of Dialux Evo now. They don't have the Dialux Red or the Dialux regular. Somebody asked me also to do that, to have a Dialux tutorial for beginners like electrical engineers who are not so much familiar with lighting design and they want to pursue it or study it. Maybe one day I will prepare a new channel for Dialux Basic, how to use Dialux Regular for dummies. That's one of my colleagues suggested, the title of the channel. Okay, how can you charge the dialogues? How you charge to do a dialogues? You charge the project client charge made for it. Okay, Marcella, right now I am connected with a lighting manufacturer company. I am not allowed to accept any project from competitors especially or from other clients, even if it's a friend or something. It's so unethical for me to do that because that is my work. But then if I'm a bad girl, I can do because I did some projects for my friends, and yeah, I before I accept some fees. Um, it depends on my availability because it really takes commitment also to other clients if you want to accept part-time jobs for lighting design. And sometimes I don't know how to charge them right until now. So Marcella, I cannot answer you this one now. Once I retire, you can contact me again. All right. Okay. So any other questions? We are done now. Thank you for coming and uh, thanks. You are such a good-minded designer. Okay. Thank you too, Saiful. I hope you learned something today. And yeah, who else? Um, all right. I think nobody's asking question now. So just please wait for, if you are all members of Dialux users or the subscribers in my YouTube channel, then, or you subscribe in my website, then you will be updated on when I am going to um, um, finish everything, both these websites and um, these uploads from the YouTube. Okay. Please send the book. Yes, sure, Andrea, I will send it. God bless you. Thank you, TK. Remember. Okay. All right. Again, if you have questions, comments, suggestions, send me an email to nelka_rocco@yahoo.com or to my website or my channel. Thank you very much. Send me an email. And yeah, thank you. And I hope you enjoy it. That's fun. Well, there's some other questions. I want a copy of objects. Okay, you can have these objects. Once I upload it in my website, you can download this ebook file and you can have these objects. You can save this one as your favorite and you can have these objects. Thank you for the summer. Thank you. Bye-bye. Sure. Okay, thank you very much. So I will stop recording now and see you again next webinar. Thank you very much.